to bed. I watched a movie, Dick Tracy. Don't ask me why I watched that movie again, but I said, I cannot wait to come back, and I'm here again. We have Javier Luis, a singer, performer, artist in the house. Javier, thank you for coming by, baby. I would love to speak Spanish, but I know we can, but la gana de hablar en español hasta que uno se tienta, pero tengo que, I have to stop. I just want to make clear that I'm very upset about the fact that the guy got arrested, the professor. Do you hear about that? Yeah. Breaking into the house, guys?
Yeah.
Do you hear about that, Erica, Mike?
No,
I mean,
yeah,
I mean, how can that be? What's going on with the police officers? I mean, are we stupid or what? Are they stupid or what? I mean, I couldn't believe it. Even Obama was talking about it today in CNN.
Yeah.
You know, how can that be?
Yeah, you got to question the neighbors too.
Yeah. I mean, he's coming to his own house. Yeah. And he's getting arrested in his own house? Hello? Explain that to me. Okay, and I heard, Erica, you're going to like this one. Erica, Mike, in the control room, the naked boy, the cowboy in Times Square, he's running for mayor. Do you hear that? Guys, if you can run for mayor, I can be in the White House. I truly can be. I couldn't believe it. I mean,
you know what? Anything's possible. Why not? Why not?
Yeah, but you never know.
As long as he puts some clothes on, you know.
I know. He's not going to get a lot of, you know, I couldn't believe when I heard that yesterday. My God. Okay, let's talk about you, baby. You're the star. So let's talk about you and your singing and your background. Talk to me how about the first memory when it came to you and how old were you and, you know, about your mom and dad, if we can go back to that.
Well, I've been singing since I was a kid. You know, it's been years. And I grew up singing pop, R&B. And then for quite a number of years, I got into the gospel music. I think more than 10 years. And
gospel music, that's interesting.
It was very interesting. It was very challenging for me because in gospel music, my professor, the director of the choir, he saw a potential in me that I didn't see in myself. And so he took me under his wing and he trained me to be a solo act within the choir. I was, I think, the only Latino in the gospel choir that had a lead role amongst the other leaders or lead singers. So I was very honored about that. Pero as far as pop,
I like that, pero.
I go in and out.
I go in and out. You can't run with me.
I go in and out.
Pero es que el español se sale. Es que no puede evitarlo. You can't help it. That's who we are. Okay, go ahead, baby.
As far as the pop and R&B, I did a lot of shows, but I saw that it wasn't taking me anywhere. So I went to school at the Puerto Rican Traveling Theater.
Miriam Colon.
With Miriam Colon, yeah. When I graduated, she gave me the certificate personally. I took dancing, acting, and singing. And I took Spanish singing classes. And the professor there saw potential in me, and he made me one of 2 lead singers for the graduation ceremony. And the song that he had me sing was Solamente Una Vez by Luis Miguel.
Oh, Luis Miguel, guys. Okay. Isn't he great?
He's amazing.
Or you think he's
Actually,
too cocky, honestly?
No. He's one of my inspirations.
He's got to be one of the best.
Yeah, amazing voice. And so I got up on stage. I sang the song. There was no microphone. It was just me and the piano and the audience. How I got through that, I don't know. But
it was magic?
It was magic. People heard me from the back. And from there, that was in the early 90s. From there, that's when I decided, you know what, maybe Spanish singing
is my call.
Is my call. You know, I was
I'm looking to your people, they're your managers.
Yeah.
Listen, baby, they're right there with us. I can't help just go back and forth. I'm sorry. Okay.
No, está bien. But, you know, I was born in Puerto Rico. I was raised in Ponce, Puerto Rico. I was raised here in New York. And my mom, for years, she was like, you know, why don't you sing Spanish? Why don't you sing boleros? Why don't you sing, which is ballads in Spanish? Why don't you sing salsa? And I'm like, nah, that's not for me. That's not for me. But when I sang that song that night,
it was like a click.
It changed my whole view on music for me. And I recorded my first salsa song called Alma Chapada la Antigua.
Alma Chapada la Antigua. Ah, you see, guys, right back in the control room. I wish you can translate that. Alma soul.
That's a little bit hard to translate.
Chapada?
Like,
how in the hell can I explain that word?
Old-fashioned soul or something like that.
Yeah, we're translating out of courtesy. You know.
And my mom wrote that song.
Oh, your mom.
My mother wrote that song. And I was working and I saved some money and I recorded it. Hired a 12-piece band, went into the studio, recorded it, and it came out amazing. From there, sorry.
I love that. You see? Let's keep going, baby. Let's keep going back and forth.
From there, I kept singing and doing shows in Spanish. And then in 2005 or 6, help me out, Jesse, I don't remember, is when I met my manager, Jesse.
Yes, we met her. She's a wonderful lady.
Because of her help, Yesenia Cajiga, who's my manager.
Can we mention the 2 other gentlemen too?
Oh, claro. My assistant manager, Julio Carrero, and my bodyguard, Paul Nelson. I'm just kidding, not my bodyguard.
No, not a bodyguard, but you look like one of them, baby. So that's a big compliment. I'm not trying to pick you up. I'm just letting you know. Okay, so.
Yeah. And then, you know, we got together and started formatting this little baby, which was a thought, an idea of my CD production, my salsa CD production. With that, my mom wrote a few other songs.
Incredible that your mother's writing songs.
She's writing songs, and she didn't even know she had that talent. My grandfather.
What's her name?
Carmen Martinez.
Carmen Martinez.
Yeah, she actually arrived in Puerto Rico this morning. Not to switch the subject, but we're there to celebrate. I'm going next week to celebrate my grandfather's 100th birthday, who's also a songwriter.
He's 100 years old?
100 years old.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine?
What do you do? No drinking, no sex, no alcohol, no smoking?
No, he did all that.
You gotta be blue.
He did all that.
No.
He lives in Puerto Rico. You can't live in New York and live 100.
Forget it. How can you live 100 years old? You're gonna be blind, mute, deaf, no drinking, no sex, no alcohol. I'm telling you, how can you do that?
How
many kids he has? How many? What's the generation?
I can't count.
What is his name? What is his name?
Justo Martinez Merengueli.
Martinez again?
Merengueli.
Merenguelito. Besito, mi vida.
Sí.
Just a little kiss to you.
Yeah.
To your grandpa. So you're going next week to
I'm going next week to celebrate his birthday.
Oh, nice.
And probably sing for him. Because, you know, I come back, you don't know how much longer he has.
Right.
Pero with that said, we got together, we met with my producer and another composer. It took us about 1.5 years to create this CD, which is actually on sale now.
Okay. And I have the poster. I'm sorry that I'm getting up, but I have to brag about my boy. I'm bragging, okay? I know I sound like a groupie. I look like a groupie. Does that look that stupid?
No.
No, right? I hope not.
No.
Look, and you're gonna sign it for me right after you sing, okay?
Sí.
Look, Javier Luis himno. Can you guys see it? Himno a la mujer. What do you think, Erica? Annette, baby?
It's good, babe.
It looks nice, right? And your teeth are so white.
Thank you.
Right? How can that be? What do you use? It's so upsetting for me. Every time that I see perfect teeth, I'm like, how can that be? Okay, I'm sorry. Now I have to go back. We have to go back to the topic again.